Hey guys, Underground Geek here. So this is a pretty fantastic comic book. Just like the Flash, there's a lot of reasons why this is good. The book moves very quickly like the Flash. It keeps you constantly in motion. Something's always going on. This is a very good book for $2.99. This is the Flash issue number 40. The perfect storm struck down by the Lord of Lightning. Very, very cool book. You got a cool cover here. Look at how they did the lightning. And let's get into this a little bit here. Let's see if I can get to the title page. The writer is Joshua Williamson. The art is by Carmine Di Giandomenico. And then you have the editor is Rebecca Taylor. Howard Porter and Hi-Fi did the variant cover on this. And Di Giandomenico and Placinia, I can't say these names, did the cover. And they did a very good job. Same people did the interior. And right off the bat, we get this very intense image of Grodd. Very, very intense. You can tell something's wrong with him. He's got some wounds and stuff going on with him. He's sick. And what it is he has actually teamed up with the Black Hole to get the Speed Force from Barry. So this book is going to be about them attacking him. This reminds me a lot of the Masters of the Universe with the whole throne. And then you've got his henchmen attacking the good guy. And it's a very psychological game that he keeps trying to play with Barry. He never actually has to do anything till the end of the book. But he's got his henchmen going after him. He's got an evil speedster. He's got a lightning user. And then we've got these two speedsters here. The girl is from the Chinese Justice League. And then you've got Wally West. And they're hiding in the background, waiting for their moment to help Barry. But Barry is in big trouble, okay? He's running around. He's trying to dodge this dude, raging. At the same time, he's trying to keep Grodd out of his mind. So he's getting attacked both physically and mentally at the same time. And he's starting to lose. And then about that time, there comes Wally. There comes his friend. Now, those two are dating at this point. And so she does this awesome jump to the air, catches lightning bolt. He saves Barry. And then she jumps down. She's like, anybody see that flip? And so Barry pretty much tells him, this is a serious situation. Like, get that lightning rod away from here right now. And so at that point, you've also got Multiplex, which is on the bad guy's side as well. And he's making all these clones. So they run away. And now Barry is trying to knock all the clones out of the way. And this is when Grodd starts to tell him, hey, I am starting to get into your mind now. And see, that's the thing about Barry. He can move so fast that Grodd can't concentrate. But what he did was he stopped trying to control him and started just reading his memories. So as he's reading his memories, he comes to this point to where he is able to find what hurts Barry. He's going through his past. He's looking at all these things. And then he's like, get out of my head. Get out of my head. You get this awesome scene here. Look at that artwork. This is fantastic. And then he's like, get out of my head. Get out of my head. And you get to see more of what's going on. That almost looks like Dark Knight's Metal tie-in right there. And then you're seeing more of his past there. And he's pretty much trying to play on the fact that he's trying to tell Barry that he is nothing without the Speed Force. He was nothing before. It was never enough. The Speed Force is more important to him than even Iris is what he's trying to push into Barry's mind. At this point, he pretty much breaks him. They grab him up, start strapping him down. Their negative Flash, Mina, is actually helping Grodd as well. So it's hard at this point. He's way outnumbered. And that's when they activate the machine and start trying to steal the Speed Force from him. They end up stealing it from him, and luckily it doesn't kill him, because I was really thinking it may kill him. And he says, let's see how you are without your powers, Barry. Get an awesome, awesome art scene right there. Look how good that is. It's fantastic. This has been pushed back. This is going to be in March now before this comes out. So if you're looking for the finale of that, Greg Capullo just got done the other day with the art on it. He says, the Speed Force burns in my veins, but it's not enough. And they said, you should have been healed. I don't know what. And then the other one says, well, we'll get you more Speed Force for Lord Zod or Lord Grodd. And he says, go and get the other speedsters and also retrieve that wand, that lightning bolt. He says, but first, and snatches up Barry like he's nothing, drags him by his head, and takes off on his throne. He doesn't even care about them. Look, he just blasts off and almost hits him with debris. And that's when he takes him to the city and he says, your city and your Speed Force belong to me, Barry Allen. But I must admit, I was wrong. You are not nothing. You are less than nothing. And actually spits in his face. And as he's holding him over the city, just lets go of him. He says, you're just human. And that's when Barry is saying, Iris, I love you. And he's just falling to his death. There's nothing that he can do. And that's when, bam, the other Wally saves him. He says, not so fast, Barry. He says, I saw the lightning from Keystone and raced over. He says, what happened? Where were you falling? And he says, Kid Flash, what are you doing here? And he says, Flash, you okay? Where's Grodd? He says, he's scary as they come. If that ape is here, we'll need to plan together to take him down. And he says, Barry, right? Barry? And you see them, they're all powered up. Look how powerful they are. They look compared to him. They did that on purpose. He just looks like a plain human now. They're all lightning bolted up. He says, Grodd beat me, but he didn't beat the Flash. And he says, we know, Barry, so just tell us. He says, no, Wally, you don't understand. I'm not the Flash of Central City anymore. You are. And that's when he's got that look on his face like, what? But that's the thing, though. They've still got all these speedsters. They've still got these other 3 speedsters that can work together if they'll listen to what Barry has planned to be able to stop him, because he's going to have to get the rest of these Speed Force people if he's going to heal himself. And I can only think that maybe something bad is going to happen to that Mina character, because she's also a Speed Force user too, even though it's a negative Speed Force. I'm wondering if he's using her as well. But man, look at that art. Grodd is so imposing. You know, there for a while it's like Grodd, yeah, whatever, he's just a big giant gorilla. But in this, he is like a monstrous being. Pretty scary looking altogether. So I really can't wait to see what else is going to happen. You know, the last couple of issues of The Flash kind of had, you know, it was good, but it wasn't this great. Now you've got this huge incident happening. Very colorful book. It draws your attention right where it's supposed to be. You've got all this action going on here. Nothing's really overpowering another page. Bam, 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 bam. Cool scene there. Every page seems to have at least one cool pose going on there. Got some cool action shot there. You got Grodd being awesome. Look at that scene there. He looks so much like Darkseid. It's pretty sweet. And then that page there is the first page that starts you out. So it's a very good book. I definitely recommend it though. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to keep reading this series. I've been reading it since the beginning pretty much. It's been really, really good. We're getting to that point now to where we're getting to in a huge arc, so it's going to be cool to see what happens there. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I got some more videos coming out today. I'm trying to read up on all the stories that's going on. I may read Captain America just to do a cringe video on it. But I'll see you guys later. Support me on Maker Support. That's how I get all my help. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my second channel, the He-Man Woman Haters chat. That's where I do all my live chats at now. So make sure you subscribe to that channel. And have a great day, guys. Underground Geek out.